Welcome, guys, gals, non-binary pals, all my Alpha Clash fans and Alpha Clash fam. Thank you for tuning into the channel. I am Weave, that's W3AVE. You can call me Wave, I don't really care. But you're here to see some Alpha Clash, to see some crack packing. Some pack cracking. As you can see here, we have not one but two boxes of the newest set of Alpha Clash called Clashgrounds, released worldwide on December 1st. Some of you may know, you might not, especially if you're newer to the game, but between set 1 and 2, we have a new art director, a gentleman named Wade King. And so the art in set 2 is a very different direction from set 1. Set 1 was a bit more, I don't want to say like realistic, but it wasn't quite as illustrative. Whereas set 2, it veers in a much more Western comic style for the art. So it's something a bit more akin to what the game is trying to capture with its aesthetics. I actually really, when I first started the game, I wasn't the biggest fan of the art in set 1, and it really grew on me. Like, I really like the art in set 1 now. Whereas I am personally not as big of a fan of the more Western comic book style, which is interesting because I love Western comics, and that's definitely one of the things that attracted me to the game. I don't have a negative opinion of it by any means, but like I said, the art from set 1 has really grown on me. So I got these two most recently from the Realm Games in Ohio. I bought them off their website. They were recently having a deal for the last couple weeks around Christmas time, where if you bought 2 boxes of Clashgrounds, you got a box of The Awakening for free. So I got this here. I have not cracked into it yet. I did not want to until I posted it here. And y'all, please post in the comments, post me some good luck, because I really want an Alpha Aster. I opened like 4 boxes of The Awakening. I didn't see a single Alpha Aster. You better put a good luck in the comments, please. I swear to God, I need this. Okay, so we're going to get on into it with these 2 boxes. We're going to go ahead and crack one of these first. If you were excited about set 2, go ahead and comment what you were looking for in any of the boxes that you opened, and if you got to open any. I was lucky enough, as I mentioned before, I got to go to the Realm Rumble. Shout out to Captain Waffles and Lee in the Alpha Clash Discord. If you're familiar with the game, you've probably seen those 2 names. But I got to meet up with both of them. It was my first time meeting them in person, and they were really great dudes. We had a great time for the pre-release weekend of Alpha Clash. And I got to open a bunch of boxes there. So I got pretty much everything that I needed. These boxes are just kind of excess. I would not say no to one of the legendaries. There's 3 legendaries in this set. I will talk about that in just a moment. As you can see from the top of the box, we have an A10 Warthog. This is a card that is included in every box as the box topper. Oh, no way. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think this card is crimped. I think this card is incredibly crimped. Would you look at that? That is a crimped card. I'm going to go ahead and, I got to go grab scissors really quickly. So one moment. All right, I'm back. So yeah, we appear to have an incredibly crimped A10 Warthog. I'm going to go ahead and crack this open. I wasn't going to crack these, box toppers open, but this is, wow, that's impressive. Would you look at that? Oh, whoa, this card is f***ed up. This card is seriously f***ed up. Are y'all seeing this? I didn't realize how f***ed up it was until I held it, but what the actual f***? This is kind of insane. This box topper is just beat to shit. Are y'all seeing this? Like, not only is it crimped, but it's like fresh out of the box. Y'all saw that. Insane. Okay, well, that's something we're gonna have to talk about. We're gonna have to, I guess. Jesus Christ, what the f***? Oh boy, this is crazy how f***ed up this card is. We're gonna go ahead and, I feel stupid sleeving it even, so I'm not going to sleeve it. I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm gonna push this box back a little bit, and I'm gonna start opening some cards. What's going on, y'all? It's Future Weave from the future, hence the name. Throughout this video, I make a couple references to the Clashground box pull rates, and I had it all f***ed up. I know, I didn't have it right before I did the video, silly me, but I'm here to clear that up. So every box of Clashgrounds that I've opened, including these ones, we're looking at 4 epics, 1 IR, and 5 to 6 foil rares. Now, a legendary could take the spot of one of those 4 epics. Specifically, there's a couple points in this video where I say the boxes are supposed to have 2 IRs. That was strictly for the Awakening, the first set. Every one of those boxes had 2 IRs. Back to that video. Alrighty, so we got a foil War Controlling Minds. Ooh, we got a foil Scorched Earth. Okay, this is a really cool card. This is a really cool little Clash Ground. I like to, when I'm opening cards, put my foil rares to the side. That gold text, it makes my brain happy. So I'm going to go ahead and put that, you know what, I'm going to just start the organizing now. We're going to be sorting them by different color down here, and we're going to have a row of epics and foil rares up here is what we're going to do. Ooh, we got a War of the Intensifier, so another foil rare card. Or wait, no, this is an epic. I'm tripping. This is an epic. And then we got Convergence. Nice, nice. Great card for Conquest. The one thing that I'll say that I was mentioning before, I'm going to cross my fingers that I get some oh my goodness, some of the legendaries in this set. So there's 3 legendaries. There's Haven's Backpack, there's Clarity, and then there's the War of the Second Horseman. I bit the bullet and I bought War of the Second Horseman, and I bought Haven's Backpack through the Realm Games. Again, they're not sponsoring this video. They're just a great outlet for getting singles. And so I really just need Clarity. So I'm gonna, you know, hope and pray that I can get an L out of this box, because I've opened like these are going to be boxes 6 and 7 of this set, so let's hope I get some of those legendaries. Ooh, we got a Death's Door. We got a Conquest of Victorious. So 2 epics right at the top of the box. That's not bad. Great epics too. I don't think this card is good per se. I'm not gonna go as far as to say this card is good, but this card is really fun, and I've been running 2 of this in my deck. I don't get to use it that often, but when I do, it's yeah, it's really fun. I like this card a lot. It immediately appealed to me. Somebody at Realm Rumble, I think it was Captain Waffle, said this card is way too green to be a blue card, and I agree. I'm sure you guys can clearly see what I mean with the more Western comic book art style direction for this set. It definitely works very well. Oh my god, then we got a Low Orbit Earth in a foil, just a foil common, and we got Deliverance. Great little removal card. Ooh, okay, we got an epic. We've got an epic. We've got a Death the Endbringer. Which, again, if I'm going to be looping back to my black-green control deck that I'm talking about, this is a very key piece of it. Very great card. Haven's Pocket Dimension. Great card for the Haven Backpack deck. Ooh, okay. We have another epic. Torque the Lawless One. Impenetrable armor, just a rare. This is an interesting card. I don't think it's quite good yet, but once we can do like a tribal Torque build of like all Torque cards, this card is going to be great, I believe. Okay, I went ahead and said this card would be great. I don't know if this card will be great, but it'll be usable. At the very least, it'll be usable. Because I don't think it's very usable right now, and I love Torque. Ooh, Foil Infestation. So this is one of the new Clash buffs. We got Haven's Pocket Dimension, again great for the Haven backpack deck. So we've got Foil Infestation. In my opinion, foil Clash buffs are always just money, because every deck wants to run Clash buffs. Which also then brings me to the topic of the Clash buff errata that happened recently. I'm going to be making a video about that because there was a deck that I faced up against on Discord right before that errata happened that was sort of taking advantage of the misprint on the red Clash buff. That was kind of insane. It was kind of an insane deck, and when that errata came out, it really changed how that deck was able to be built. Ancestral Guandao, and This Is My World. Ooh, War the Potentiator. Right? That's that word, right? Yeah, Potentiator and Apex Swift Fighter. Every time I see this card, I think he kind of looks like Dennis Reynolds a little bit. But that's also just because Dennis Reynolds is a psychopath. Yeah, I've pulled, the first weekend that this came out when I was out in Ohio, I got the privilege of opening 5 boxes of these, so I have most of what I need. I don't have any play sets of the IRs. I think the closest is I have 2 of the Pestilence IR, which is perfect because that's the deck speaking of my boy Pesty. That I'm choosing to play at the moment. So if there's any IRs I would love from these 2 boxes, it would be Pestilence, and then my second choice would probably be Death. The Death IR is really cool. Ooh, okay, Clarity's Plan, foil. That's a foil common. And Conquest the Victorious. Alright. So in this set we got reprints of the black and green contenders from the first set, because since in the first set we also had the Clash kit that came with the Moxie and the Magnate, they were not included in the set itself, if I remember correctly. So we got reprints of them in this set. I don't believe I've seen the Magnate contender yet, but this is the Moxie contender from set 1 reprinted with new art, which I think is pretty cool looking. Yeah, this is the Magnate. This is the reprint Magnate of the Magnate from set 1. Ooh, there it is. A foil Warhorn. Ooh, Haven, Now You See Me. Nice, that's a cool rare. Oh, okay. Change of scenery and foil. Warcry Spirited Fighter. Ooh. Trying to get a foil out my backpack build, so this is nice. Ooh, Conquest Intrepid Titan. Spirited Fighter. We're about 2/3 of the way through this box. It's kind of interesting that I saw a bunch of the epics at the top, but I haven't seen an IR yet. I'm guessing all those IRs are at the bottom of the box. Ooh, there might be one in this pack. This kind of looks like an IR, but we'll see. Maybe I just don't know what the heck I'm talking about. It has happened before, believe it or not. No, it's just an alternative strike. It's not an IR. I was just being hopeful looking at the texture of that building at the top. Ooh, taking risks. Nice. Okay. Foil Saw You Coming. I think this is a pretty interesting card. Especially if you're going up an opponent, it's going to be dropping a bunch of like cantrips, stuff like that. Just like, oh, you going to draw a card? No, you're not. I am. Foil Streak Blockade. Staunch Defense. Conquest the Domineer. And Replicate. Man, I'm getting real low in this box without seeing any IRs. Ooh, okay. And we have some sort of foil rare back there. We got our foil Pestilence and, ooh, Haven's Favorite Rock, which I think is a really, really interesting card. I want to try to make this work because this card is kind of crazy. Look at the top card of your deck at any time. Like, okay, Dash IO. So what do we got in here, actually? We're running really low. We got 5 packs left in this box. With only 5 packs left in this box, I theorize that every single one of these packs is going to be a banger. Let's find out. Great 5-pack run. Let's go. Let's go. Looks like we got something, either an IR or a foil rare. There it is. There is our Conquest IR. Behind that we got Warcry Spirited Fighter and foil. Another foil rare that will go over here with our foil rares. And there's our IR, our Conquest Fighting a Dinosaur IR. The really cool art, the artist's signature. So I personally am not playing as much of Conquest, so this is probably going to, oh, good lord. The magnitude of my own strength to open that sleeve, good god. Okay. That might sit in my binder for a little while until I decide to build something with it. like we've got another foil rare or IR. Ooh, a foil Haven Now You See Me. Okay, okay. It's not bad. Haven's favorite rock. Nice. Foil Haven Now You See Me. Last 3 packs. That's 2 for 2 as far as the bangers. We got an IR and a foil rare. I'm considering a foil rare a banger at this point. And we've got foil Collateral Damage. Ooh, but foil Warzone. Okay, that's another foil rare. Okay. So I'll take that's bangers. 3 for 3 bangers so far. What can I say? They all sunk to the bottom of the box, it seems. Oh, okay. Torque Forceful Hitter and Convergence. So this is a non-banger pack. This is a non-banger pack. I repeat, non-banger pack alert. So we're going to do a quick little review of this box to look at the things we got. We're going to move our epics down to here. We're going to move our foil rares down here. So I got a foil Scorched Earth, foil Haven's Favorite Rock, foil Warcry Spirited Fighter, foil Haven Now You See Me, and a foil Warzone for my foil rares. That's 5. And then for epics, I got War the was that Intensifier, I got Death's Door, I got Death the Endbringer, and I got Torque Forceful Hitter. And for my IR epic, I got Conquest, the Undisputed. Right? No, Undefeated, my bad. Undefeated. So that's out of box 1. And then we got the just insane, like somebody ran it over, someone let their dog chew on it. It went through the machine like 8 times. Like, look at that. That's insane, dog. What the happened to this card? What have you seen? What did they do to you, dude? So yeah, not terrible for a box. We got some good pulls, but a little cursed. We can't deny that. So we'll move these guys over here for right now. We'll move our foil rares over here for right now, and we'll go ahead and we'll crack into box 2. Alrighty. So this Warthog looks pretty normal. Doesn't look crunched, doesn't look folded. Any creases you may be seeing on the camera should just be in the plastic. This card actually looks the way it's supposed to. So we are going to leave that one in the plastic. I'll put it over here. No, I'll put it over here. Next to its up sibling. Alrighty, so we got a foil Sonaro Sonic Blaster. Ooh, foil rare right out the gate. We got a foil Bone Armor. Wow, okay, cool. Ooh. Okay. We got a Death's Door. don't remember how many copies of this I have off the top of my head, you know, outside of the one that I just opened. But I believe I only had 2. So this makes a playset for me, which is really good. Really love that card. We got Death the Relentless. Great card. Great card. Oh, we got another Death the Endbringer. Alrighty. That's 2 towards a playset. I mean, I already have a playset, and I'm definitely going to be selling this or helping one of my friends who would like to build a deck. But hell yeah, this is definitely one of the best epics in the set. This is a phenomenal card, especially for the color black. And then the Wastelands, vital for my green-black. Honestly, both of these 2 cards are vital for my green-black Pestilence build. Love them. Love to see them. Alrighty, we've got something back here. I think this may be a backpack, maybe? It is! Okay, we got a Haven's backpack. We got one of the 3 legendaries in the set. We got a backpack, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's behind it. Just a Coggin Blazing Dragon, no big deal. Compared to a Haven's backpack? Nice. Okay. So that's one of the legendaries. Sweet. Ooh, okay. Another foil Conquest the Undefeated, right? Did I get? No, I don't think I got another foil of this. I'm tripping. I'm making that up in my head. I just saw this card before in one of my packs. But another foil rare right there. Ooh, fight another day. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll take any foil Pestilence cards, even if they're ones that I don't think I'm going to run as much. Alrighty, we got a foil Restoration. I haven't really gotten to experiment with like the more death-leaning black archetype of this set 2 yet, but this card seems really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe a little underpowered compared to some of the other Clash buffs, but really cool, fun little archetype of resurrecting small things from your graveyard. Alright, it looks like we got some sort of foil rare or, ooh, we got a Haven Provoked. We got another epic. That's awesome. This is an epic that I really wanted. I need this for my Haven backpack build, and I only had 1 before, so I have 2 now. That's awesome. We got a Scorched Earth here. Love to see that. Ooh, okay, we got a foil Conquest. Got a foil Conquest contender. And we got a rare Warzone. Nice. Nice. This is cool. Put it with my foil Pestilence over here. Death, Agent of the Dark. It's a really cool card for the Death archetype. We got the other Kilimanjaro. Nice. Black or blue? I'm a little colorblind. Don't worry about it. Age of the Alphas. And Conquest the Victorious. Alrighty. Love to see it. What do we got here? Ooh, we got a foil, a Haven Contender. Ooh, and we got the flare that looks like Taylor Swift. I firmly stand behind the fact that this card kind of looks like Taylor Swift. However, it is a great card, especially for red. Like, I'm running a kind of mono red Torque build. I say mono red, it's got some green in there, but it's literally like 10 green cards. But it's like a Torque build basically, and this is a great addition from set 2 to that deck. I love this card. Got Abysmal Doom, and we got Bone Armor. A foil common and a rare. Nice. Okay, foil Somewhere in New York. And we got War Strifebringer. Nice rare. Alright, we're about 2/3 of the way through this box. We've seen 4 epics, no IRs yet. And going off the last box, I should be getting 3 more foil rares in these last packs. So kind of like the last box, a lot of them are sunk to the bottom, but not quite awakening level. Ooh, foil, You're Coming With Me. Nice. And Hunger Down. It's a nice rare. I think it's a rare, right? Yeah, Hunger Down's a rare. Ooh, foil Enter From Beyond. It's great. Convergence, nice. This is awesome though. Foil Enter From Beyond, I love to see that. Alrighty, we got a Dark Deal. Foil Dark Deal. Which is one of the funniest foils in the set to me, because it's so foiled that, in my opinion, you can barely see this dude's face and the arm. It's just like so foiled out, you know what I mean? I don't even hate it, it's just weird to me. We got another Warcry Spirited Fighter. Yeah, some of the foils in this set are really funny, like this one. Ooh, oh, that's a cool looking foil. And another rare replicate. Ooh, this is a foil Clash buff, so like I said, always money, always. Alrighty, we only got 6 packs left. We're gonna get this box out of here. I'll just put these packs here. Okay, there's a Haven Clever Adolescence and a Death Stalking Spectre. Love to see that. This is definitely one of the best death cards. I love this. I run this in my black-green Pestilence Control, because as you can see, trigger enter, you may send target Clash card with an attack power of 3 or less to Oblivion. It's nice cleanup while you're getting things onto the board. This is just a great card, so I'm happy to have another one in foil. I think I actually have 3 in foil, but I needed one more to complete the playset, so there we go. Alrighty, we got the Moon, which, okay, Deliverance, nice. I was talking about funny foils from this set. This is one of them, because this card is foil, but you have to look at it at like the exact right light. Like the only parts of it I think that are actually foil are space, so in the blackness. So like these rings in here and then this are like foil, but it's so little of it that you can't even really tell that it's foil. So it's like you have cards like Dark Deal that are just like foiled to hell and back, and you're like, ah, Jesus Christ, yeah, that's foiled, that's damn near foiled. And then you have cards like this where it's like, is that foiled? What am I looking at? This is the funny one in particular I was thinking of. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. We got a Pestilence Mayhem Maker. Just a great foil card for our green-black Pestilence Control. This is such a good card. It's just 2 resources to drop a 1/1 body, give something -1/1, and then draw a card. And then Pestilence World Greater. Great little Pestilence pack we got here. Ooh, we got our foil rare. We got Haven Taking Risks. Staunch Defense, nice. Looks like we got either an IR or a foil rare right here. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that might be an IR Death. Yup, there we go. IR Death. Boom. Ooh, and then we got a foil Kilimanjaro. There's our foil rare. So our last IR and our last foil rare. Nice. Nice. Alright, last pack magic. Let's go. Let's go. But honestly, that pack I opened right before this one was pretty good, so I wouldn't be too disappointed if this was just a foil common and an uncommon or something. We got a Awestruck. Ooh, interesting. Which is a foil uncommon. And then we got something. Ooh, foil Hunker Down. Okay, so that's a foil rare. Alright, interesting. So we got another foil rare. Okay. So from this box, we got 6 foil rares, and we got an IR, a legendary, and 3 epics. I will now clear the entire desk to show off all the best pulls from the box, so... Okay, so in review, these are all the chase cards that I pulled. So we'll start off with our 2 box toppers over here. Our A10 Warthogs. Just a great card, but one of them came extra f***ed up at no extra price to me. Love that. Now we got our legendary, Haven's Backpack, which is a great little card. I already have one, so I'll probably sell it, or I'll build a Haven's Backpack build for my buddy that I'm trying to get into the game. We got 2 Death's Door, followed by 3 Death the Endbringer, one of which is IR, which is really great. We got a Haven Provoked, which I will be throwing into my Haven Backpack build. Next we have a Conquest the Undefeated, normal and IR sitting next to each other. We have a War the Intensifier epic, followed lastly by a Torque the Lawless one that I believe earlier in the video I called Torque Forceful Hitter, so I apologize for that one. Now we have our foil contenders over here. We have Haven, we have Conquest, and we have Pestilence, followed by our suite of foil rares. Kilimanjaro, Hunker Down, Warzone, Haven Taking Risks, Death Stalking Spectre, Haven Now You See Me, Warcry Spirited, That's Spirited Fighter, Bone Armor, Haven's Favorite Rock, and Scorched Earth. All great little pulls from these boxes. I did see a legendary. It wasn't the legendary I wanted, but I'm still happy with it. I think this is a great little suite of cards to pull from 2 boxes. So now we're going to jump to final thoughts. Welcome to the wind down, the wrap up, the final thoughts of the box opening video. I appreciate you guys watching this far, and if you use the timestamp to jump here, I see you, but that's okay. We're here anyway. So, yeah, first things first, I wasn't going to talk about it, or planning on talking about it when I was planning this video, but Whopper, what happened to my box topper? Yeah, what is this? What is going on here? Now, we gotta talk about print quality. It's insane, right? This is unacceptable. And I understand that truly this is a fluke. A machine ate this, but it is a symptom of a greater problem. The greater problem being that Rising Empire Studio needs to outsource their card printing to a better company. I wouldn't talk about this if I didn't see issues. Now, there were issues in printing in set 1, The Awakening. I opened a couple boxes of those. I saw plenty of cards that had print lines running down them. I saw plenty of cards that had these little indents in the top. The kind you would almost make when you rip the pack open, but they were there long before the pack was open, things like that. And I'm not the only person, I saw people online saying that the printing quality was fine, but I just can't in my heart accept that. I saw a lot of flukes in set 1. Admittedly, a lot of the printing I've seen in set 2 thus far, like packs I've been opening, have been a lot better. I haven't been seeing quite the same print lines. I've seen a couple cards with the little indents in the top, and I mean, still, you're paying for a new product that you want to come out of the box new. Printing quality like that it can only go so far. I'm no TCG connoisseur. I've only been playing for a couple of years. I've played a handful of different games, but I've opened a lot of booster boxes, right? I've opened a lot of new cards, and I've never seen anything like this. Like, it's insane, and I'm already deep in this game. I like this game, but what if this was my first box of Alpha Clash? What am I supposed to think with this? I look at something like this and I think that the studio isn't sending out fully checked product. I look at that and I think that the studio isn't paying top buck to get their cards printed. Now, I'm certain there was at least some people who bought packs, maybe even a full booster box of set 1 The Awakening, opened them, saw those cards with those print lines, saw those cards with those, chunks in the top, and decided this wasn't a product that was, crafted carefully enough that they wanted to invest their money into it. And mind you, I'm not the kind of person who thinks a TCG needs to be a full-on investment. I don't think every card you buy needs to maintain its value or go up in value over the years. I get it. It's a card game. New designs come out, old cards are invalidated. Yes, but as I said before, when you're paying for a product new, and this, when you pay $80 for a booster box and this is your box topper, what incentive do you have to continue to give the company money when this is the quality they're going to put into your hands? So I really think that the printing quality and who they're having their cards printed through is something that Rising Empire needs to address with their fans and their customers and stuff like that, because this is unacceptable, quite frankly, unacceptable. The second point that I would like to talk about is the, we'll call them tokens in this set. So when I talk about tokens, I'm talking about 3 different specific types of cards from this set, right? You have the Portal card, you have the War Minion card, and lastly, you have your Contender cards, right? Now I call them tokens because they're the cards that aren't going into your deck, right? They're tokens that are going to be held in your deck box and pulled out onto the field for certain situations or times. Obviously your contender stays on the field the entire time, but point being, these are cards that don't go into your deck. The issue is, out of 2 boxes, I got this many contenders, war minions, and portals. I understand that they want to have these accessible so that for something like pre-release, everybody has access to them. The issue is that they're not a token slot in the packs. There's no token slot. Like, if we look at Flesh and Blood, every single one of those packs has the 2 token slots at the end for either heroes or weapons or, tokens of some sort, right? They're called tokens. Every single one of these cards, the contenders, the war minion, the portal, are commons. And I will highlight them in the video, but there were a couple packs that I opened that had 3 to 4 tokens in each of them. But they're taking up common slots, which means every single one of these could have been another common card in my hands. There needs to be a dedicated token slot. If you're going to put what is functionally token cards into your set, you need to have a token slot. Because opening a pack of, admittedly, I don't remember how many cards are in each pack, 10, 12, 14, something like that. But when you open a pack, let's say it's 12, and 4 of those 12 cards are tokens, that's just a feels bad moment. And I opened a couple of those packs in my boxes. So again, I understand that something like this needs to be accessible for drafting, but they need to have a guaranteed token slot then, so that they're not taking away from the common slot where you could be getting actual usable playable cards to put towards your collection, towards your playsets. That's what this boils down to. You're gonna have tokens, you need a dedicated token slot, because otherwise you're giving us tokens instead of commons, and it does not feel good. Because this is bulk. I don't need any of this. And again, Flesh and Blood does it, and it's just fine. I end up with this many tokens out of Flesh and Blood packs, but I know that's what I'm getting. Those are the 2 main qualms that I had with Clashgrounds and wanted to discuss. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on some pros. So, pros of Set 2. I'm having a blast playing and deck building with Set 2. I mean, some of the new designs and archetypes to come out are incredibly fun, incredibly flavorful. Getting to mix the cards of Set 1 with Set 2 and get some new deck combinations has just been a blast. I'm having a great time playing this game in Set 2. No qualms there. Wade King. The art of Wade King, I think, has added to this game greatly. I mean, I started the video by saying I personally wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I think just generally it works for the aesthetic of the game and what they're trying to do, better than some of the art of Set 1. And I saw that, I was at the Realm Rumble a couple weeks ago with some of the Alpha Clash guys, and we were opening boxes of Set 2, and there were plenty of times when Flesh and Blood players were walking by and, checking out the game because they had either seen it here or, heard of it there or whatever, and I saw a lot of people sitting down and really expressing how much they liked the art. I heard a couple people saying that, they didn't really dig the art of Set 1, but once they saw the art of Set 2, they were like, this is what I'm looking for. So if it's not necessarily my cup of tea, it seems to be something that is pleasing a lot of people. And like I said, in general, this game's basically a Western comic IP, so this art just, it settles it. It works for it much better, and it's going to get more people into the game, I personally think. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time playing around with Set 2. I really appreciate you watching this entire video and hanging out with me. I got more content coming your way, baby, so just subscribe and stick with me. It's been Weave TCG, and it's been real. Y'all have a good one.